The Frankfurt Book Fair, 5 centuries on, and it's still the most influential event of its kind for the publishing industry. But what makes it so powerful for so many publishers around the world? Take a look.
The annual Frankfurt Book Fair. It's the biggest and oldest book fair in the world. Over the centuries, the fair has kept up with the latest market trends and technologies. Each year, bookworms have the chance to access titles from every nook in the world. Big names have been attending the event too, and this year is no exception. On Tuesday, German Chancellor Angela Merkel and French President Emmanuel Macron opened the fair.
We have publishing houses representing the entire political spectrum, from the far left to the relatively far right. In the past, this was never really an issue. This is a new phenomenon. The Frankfurt Book Fair has to represent this entire spectrum, and we won't exclude anyone.
Frankfurt Book Fair continues until Sunday, and around 300,000 visitors are expected to attend the 5-day annual bookish event.
Literary agent Ayser Ali joins us from the fair itself. Welcome, Ayser. There's so many book fairs in the world that offer something for a lot of readers. What's so different and important about the Frankfurt Book Fair?
The Frankfurt Fair is actually the biggest book event that all publishing professionals are waiting for. So this is the most exciting event where we can meet the rest of the world of professionals, that we can share ideas, books, and what is new actually, what is coming new as books, as writings and trends.
So it seems like it has a lot to offer for publishers around the world.
Yes. There are a lot of events are going on, and where they can meet new audiences, and more interesting ideas to be shared with.
So it was really unusual to see the German Chancellor Angela Merkel and the French President Emmanuel Macron to open the fair yesterday. What message should we receive from that?
I think we lived in a year of very divisive, nationalistic trends all around the world, but especially in Europe. And Europe is especially struggling about reuniting again the idea of being together. So this is why I think it was really important to see those both leaders there at the book fair, because books are bringing people together, and this is how we get to know more about the culture of the other languages. So they gave this strong message of that books can bring us together and becomes us together stronger again.
Okay, so this year's guest of honor is France. What is expected from their focus country program this year?
France has a very rich culture, and it's not only about the country itself, but also all the Francophone world, because it's not included only the literature it's produced in the country, but also Africa and all the French-speaking regions in the world. So it's very rich and diverse, and it's really offering a lot.
Okay, so last year's fair focused on the ways publishers use technologies and virtual reality and 3D printings. Do you think that organizers are going back to basics this year and we're kind of moving away from the ebook industry?
Well, honestly, my idea is digital publishing haven't had this boom as it was expected, because it was this huge expectation that it will change a lot the industry, but it's still a very small percent. So I think, especially our generation and few more generations too, in the future, we will still have the classic books, and we will keep reading printed books for longer than we all expected.
Well, I don't think anything can replace a classic book. That's personally my favorite. Okay, so there's a lot of very high-end names that are attending the fair, including Margaret Atwood, Dan Brown, Nicholas Sparks. Who else are we expected to see at the fair this year?
There are many important bestseller names that we are meeting here right now. For professionals as us, actually, we don't really have much time to be able to follow them. But it's good, especially for readers, and to be able to touch the world on such important and best-selling writers.
Well,
So I think apart from Dan Brown, there was also Ken Follett and many other best-selling writers.
well, it's a great platform for fans as well, because they can come and see them there and get their book signed.
Can you repeat it again? I couldn't hear you.
Well, it's great for fans as well, because they can come to the fair and see their mentors and get their books signed from them as well, correct?
Yes, it's true. It's such a rich experience for all of us.
Okay, Ayser, that's all the time we have today. It was a pleasure having you on our show. Thank you so much.